Hello, Bill here at Pale Horse Survival and Tactical. Today we're going to make a bow drill set out of silverleaf maple. This is some maple that I harvested last week from some deadfall. Came down out of a tree, and never used silverleaf maple for such purposes, but we're going to give it a shot today. Go ahead and use this piece. It's kind of knotty, so we'll use this one as a hearth board. This one's pretty smooth and straight, so we'll use this for our spindle. We're going to go ahead and baton that down to get the size that we need for a spindle. Still a little bit winded. I just did a video on using a it was a hand drill video, and using a piece of cordage here as a thumb loop. I'll be posting that up in a little bit, but just got through filming that, so I'm a little bit winded from getting a cold with that. So we'll go ahead and get started here. We'll baton this piece down into a hearth board. See, we get rid of those knots on one side here. Yeah, I've never used silverleaf maple for primitive fire making, so we'll give that a shot to see how it does. I'm feeling pretty confident that it'll work. Clean this up, see what side we're going to use for the. I think this will be our bottom. Smooth it out a little bit so it sits a little flatter. That's not too bad. Got a knot on the back side here. I can't even see you guys here. There we go. Got a knot on the back side, so we'll just leave that for the back, and we'll use this front side here. This will be the side we'll put our notches in. And I do believe we have a hearth board. This will be our top. That's our top. Knots on the back. This will be the side where we'll put our notches. A little rough on this end. When it split out, it left a divot in there, so it's still usable. Got a knot right there, so you wouldn't want to try and start your hole there. I mean, off to either side would work pretty good, and these are pretty clean down here. And my boards always come out about a 1/2 inch thick for some reason. Just the way they always seem to work out. Okay, we'll go ahead and get this spindle. And what I do is I just baton them down, rough it out with the baton by batoning, and then do the clean it up by whittling. I usually split out the way I usually work it, I split a square out of the piece that I'm working on. Silverleaf maple seems to be a pretty decent wood. It doesn't seem to be overly hard. Actually, that's not bad. It's doing a pretty decent thumbnail test. It's leaving a divot in there pretty good. I like to rough things out by chopping away. It's like doing a chainsaw carving. Yeah, it just kind of speeds things up. That's the rough draft. I think I'll finish the rest of it up by whittling. And this is what I have so far. I'm going to go ahead and finish it up by whittling it out. We have a knot right here, so this is going to be the top of our spindle bearing block. We use the other end as our business end. So I'm going to go ahead and pause you guys, and I don't want to bore the heck out of you guys watching me whittle away on this. And excuse me. Whew, excuse me. Swallowed wrong. I'll go ahead and return shortly. Stay tuned. Hey guys, I'm back. Still working on the spindle and still alive here. Swallowed wrong. Cut my air off. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this guy up. It's getting pretty close, and I'll be right back. Stay tuned. Hey guys, I'm back. Spindle is done. This will be the end that we use, business end on the hearth board. And that's the end with the knot, so that's going to go up on the bearing block. And I never get them exactly smooth. You want to leave it a little rough. Gives the bowstring something to grip to. Minimizes the slippage of the string on the spindle. Also, you want to get the width of the spindle relatively uniform. You don't want a fat end and a skinny end. What happens is the string, when you start to actuate the spindle, the string is going to migrate to the skinny end. So say this was skinny up here and this is fat, it'll go all the way up here and it's going to hit this slant and it'll go right up into your bearing block. It's going to screw up your fire making efforts. And if it goes the other way, it's going to go all the way down here into your hearth board. Excuse me. It's after effects of almost choking to death. And if it gets down here, it's going to screw up your fire making effort. So it doesn't have to be exact, but fairly uniform. So we got the spindle and the fireboard ready to go. And for demonstration purposes, I just cut some standard jute, and I just separate it into pieces. Separate the fibers. We'll use this as a tender bundle. Nothing fancy, just for demonstration purposes. That's all we're looking for. Breaking it down into smaller, separating it into smaller fibers here will allow it to ignite a lot easier. So this little bundle should be all that we need for this. And I'm going to go ahead and reposition the camera, get the hearth board down on the ground, and we'll get that initial burn in completed here. Go ahead and stick with me. I'll be right back. Hey guys, I'm back. Just making sure you guys are in frame here. I think you can see all this. Go ahead and get this pilot hole started. I think we'll go ahead and throw this guy all the way out here on the edge, just because. And as I mentioned in my videos, the pilot hole is very important. It prevents the spindle from walking all over on the fireboard on the initial burn in. It's just a pilot hole is all it is. Get it up here so you guys can see it. And I can't hardly see you guys here. Glare on the screen. Good Lord, let me get behind here. The sun's killing me looking into it. So here's the divot I just put in. You always want to have them back from the edge a little ways. That's probably back just a little bit further than it should be, but it'll still work. You get it too close, you get the front part will blow out and you'll lose your spindle. So it's always better to go back just a little further than not enough. I've had that happen to me before. You started up too close to this edge, and as you start getting down, it'll wear through these front parts, and boom. I call it blowing your spindle out. So let's go ahead and get this guy burned in here. Pretty excited about using silverleaf maple. Kind of going through all types of different woods. As I run across them, I've actually got a lot more wood to go through. I'll make sure you guys can see me here. Yeah, it looks pretty good. The glare on the screen, the sun's back behind the camera there, and the glare, I can't even see anything on the screen. You guys almost got to witness watching me choke to death. That feels pretty good so far. You usually tell by how quickly the wood starts to smoke. I can already hear it. There it goes, smoking. Oh yeah, this is going to be a pretty good wood. That's going to work out nice. Not a bad wood at all. At least it seems like it. I always take my spindle. It's a good habit to get into, is put the business end of your spindle up on something off the ground, because they do tend to absorb moisture. It's dry out here, but it's just a good habit to get into. And if it was a wet ground, I wouldn't have my tender sitting down on it neither. Go ahead and get this notch cut here. I could put it up on my stump there, I guess. See if you guys can spot bring it up so you can see the stump here. Be a little easier to cut this. There we go. There we go. Notice my shoe's untied. You guys probably spotted the shoelace before I did. Alright, not too bad of a notch. Go ahead and clean it up in here a little bit. Nice clean notch helps the coal to the char to form in here a lot easier. I usually just make sure there's no fuzz in there, anything that's going to interfere with the char from bunching up, packing together in there. You want it to flow down in there nice and smooth and bunch up. And I always flare the bottom parts out here. Get you guys back in frame here. And be careful when you're doing this type of work. Always exercise good knife safety. One slip and you can really cut yourself bad. Yeah, we got a pretty decent notch here. I could get picky and clean it up here and make it a little extra pretty. There we go, that's a little bit better. So we can get a coal. I'm feeling confident. Get you guys back down here. Frame where you can see what I'm doing. That sun's killing me here. I can't see nothing on this screen. It's that time of the day, the sun's sinking over to the west. And I had a green leaf around here that I used for the privet. You guys are here in frame. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Put you right over here. There you go. Shoelace out of the way there. Don't want it hanging up in anything. Nice smooth stroke, keep an eye on the notch. Let that notch fill up. Oh, already got some smoke. Good sign. There goes the notch filling up. Too easy. Silverleaf maple. Excellent bow drill wood. Excellent bow drill wood. Out of a 1 to 5 stars, I give it 5 stars. Extremely easy to get a coal with. I didn't even have a chance to get out of breath on that one. It's a little windy out here. I want the coal to blow off the leaf. Wouldn't be too good. And we have fire. Ouch. Burnt the hair off my fingers. See if I can get you guys up here. Oh, so this was silverleaf maple, and my first time with silverleaf. Very impressed. Very easy to work with. To be honest with you, it's one of the easier woods I think I've used yet. Definitely 5 stars. I hope you appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed making it. Have a lot of fun doing this. Definitely appreciate your support and your viewership. Please like, subscribe, and share. And I look forward to your comments and suggestions below. I will see you guys very soon on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.